Alright guys, probably don't need the map today. Today is the hottest day of the year so far. I'm at Prewley Moor and I'm going to attempt to cross the road and just do this little tiny footpath here because it is swelteringly hot. See if I can find what that's like. Probably don't need the map for that. It goes past a chimney, it reaches a road. Yeah, and the road it reaches is somewhere where we've walked before. So I'm just doing that as a little walk. Probably the length of the drive that goes up Prewley Moor, but in a different direction. Here's Prewley Moor and the Granite Way. It's 32 degrees outside and I'm on 75% battery. I'm just taking one. This is how we start out at Sourton down on the grassy ass verge by the main road. I'm just going to come off the verge actually to the right because it gets me away from it for a bit. Don't like these government signs, they suck. These are some horrible government signs, especially because of that. And the red, they're trying to make it look like a big scary warning. Quick detour. We are going across the road that way, but this just takes us off for a moment, get some respite from the road. Up there is where you find the Pump and Pedal Bike Cafe, which I sampled their pizza and it wasn't very good. But yeah, I mean Max parked up there before when I was picking him up to take him to the sheep wash walk, but I saw a lot of no parking signs. He parked in front of an area where I think there was supposed to be a sign but it had fallen off, and when I noticed that up there, because I parked there yesterday, I was like, oh, I don't feel so welcome now, because it's like, I think there's meant to be a no parking sign where there isn't. So I stayed there for like a couple hours, but I'm not gonna park up there, I don't think. This is a bus stop if you want to get the 118 into Oakhampton. I've paused at this a few times in the past. Actually, during lockdown. Okay. Yeah, there's lots of weird graffiti in here, but one of the graffitis was actually, yeah, recommending Jun2026 on YouTube. Checking out during lockdown era. Anyway, I have to cross. The public footpath is just there. And that's the end of the big bushy verge. I think this is also considered like a bus pickup point. Public bridle way. That's what I was looking for. So, we just follow this one up to the road. I guess goes past a chimney. Can't be this one. It's not that one. How can it be that one? We gotta find it now. Where's it gone? Can't be that way. What the fuck? Where is it? Okay, I'm already baffled. What? There's like 4 little forks here. I'm sure it didn't say that on the map. Here's another one. That's going in the wrong direction. How can that be right? I need to find the one that goes that way. This was meant to be fairly straightforward, but I guess it's not going to be. Alright, I'm gonna fumble around for a second. You know, I said there was like 4 different turnings I could have picked. Wastewater treatment works, south and down. It's the 5th. Out of the 4, it's the 5th. Well, that's not marked very well. It's a bridle way, so suitable for your horses if you've got them. I almost didn't see that. Fucking Bramble-topia right now, and the gate doesn't really want to open. Can I do something about that fucking bramble? It's a huge impediment. There's a huge impediment to my cause. Alright. Oh, it's nice under the trees. It was sweltering there out under the sun, but I kind of knew it was going to be. I'm just kind of testing myself. Like, I'm doing this little walk here, which is now unfortunately overgrown. Come on, guys. Who's maintaining these public footpaths? Nobody's doing it right now. Alright, how overgrown does this get? There's going to be a straightforward short walk in the strong heat just to see how I do. Let us see where this goes. Foxies, fox gloves. Ah, you kidding me? There's some nettles. Oh no, there's lots of nettles. Oh man, is it like the nettle jungle? Is there a way I can move my legs to not touch these? Now I'm gonna have to start knocking them down. Which, if you tried getting rid of nettles in your garden by just like knocking them down, it doesn't work. You come back like the next day or 2 days after, and they've somehow got back vertical again. So you literally do have to choppity chop to get rid of them if they're on your path. Okay, how long will I have to do this for, I wonder? I'm already stung by one of them, sprung back up after I knocked it down. It seems like there's a lot of them. What I need is like a giant, like one of them wide brooms you get. Yeah, broom to sweep your floors in your shop or whatever, but it's like wide. Okay, this isn't nettle, this is okay. But that's got a bunch of nettles. Slow work if I stung myself on another one. What I'm hoping is that this is only a small stretch, and then the nettles will disappear for a bit and I'll be on a slightly different bit of the track, type of landscape area. This is all nettles here, so I just got to widen it slightly because there's no way I'm going knocking down all of these. Just too many of them. Billions of them. Got stung by another one of them. Okay, I think it's changing. Yeah, so we're out of Nettletopia. Okay, but how long will it last? I don't know. There's no nettles here. Hey! Overgrown, but a different type of overgrown, maybe. What am I looking at there? There's a small animal or something. There might be a small animal here. I thought I saw something like a... maybe it's a fox, I don't really know. This is overgrown. Well, as long as it's not nettles, I might be able to manage it. Now it just reminds me of the opening, encroaching, tight, overgrown footpath in front of a Sheltor Woods. Oh my god, giant dragonfly. He was too fast, my dudes. Oh god, some nettles. Grass is good. Now, was there an animal down here, I wonder? Was there like a little fox or something? Okay, it's not nettles. It's died away to a muddy track that is just about dried up in this heat. I say just about, some of it is still carrying a slight bit of moisture. It's dark in here. The sun might have trouble getting to it. Lots of flies about. Possible wasps there. There's lots of flying things clustering along the wall there, so be careful of that when I come back, just in case that is what that is. Ooh, getting some flora now. I think there's like a sheep field or a cow field on the other side, because there's some scuttering animal. Whoa. Oh, it's a deer. Oh, can you see it? I can't see it, but I saw a glimpse of it. I don't think that was what was on the track though. We got a couple of tenacious kinds of flies here. Oh, where are we now? This has changed. Are we at the end already? Nah, come on. There's a house. there to pass the house. I don't know if the footpath, I assume it's still the footpath. Wait, do we go left or right here? So, oh, nice view of the Sourton Tors in Branscombe's Life from here. I met the lady sitting in the garden of that house there. She directed me down here to this secondary fork, which is the footpath, I think. I hope this is a continuation. I'm going to keep following up here and see what it says on the gate. Hopefully this was right. There was another fork that goes alongside there. I don't know if that's the bit I'm meant to be on or if this is. She didn't mention that. And oh, that's that weird military-ish building that's at the top of the Moor track where you can park your car. It looks very odd. Yes, Tor behind it. I don't know what goes on there exactly. Lots of little gates for views. Yeah, somewhere around here is where that helicopter crashed. I wonder if it was over here somewhere. Those look like rams. That's a wide boy sheep. Alright, mate. Yeah, they got the very wide facial structure and they're stocky. It's alright, sheep, don't worry about it. I've seen no signs, but I'm going to say that this might be the footpath. There's a great big gate on it though, so maybe I've done that wrong. Does it come out here at all? Can't see it coming out there. West Devon Drive. Oh no, we're on the right footpath, I think. We're on what I think my driving instructor called the old A30, which goes to Lifton and Loudown. Bit of a weird name for the place. It says West Devon Drive, and there's like hotel icons, public right-of-way pointing in here, and we're near something called Cowson Cross. Can't say I remember that crossroad, but Cowson Cross. Okay, so yeah. That was the right way. I don't know what people do when the gates close. I guess they just open the gate, right? Hey sheepies. That's your wildlife for today. Stinging nettles, flies, a dragonfly that I didn't manage to capture, and a mixture of rams and sheep, and the hippie lady who lives in the house. Well, she's not wildlife, she's just like someone on the way. Yeah, just a little heatwave hike. That wasn't too bad. I don't feel too fried. Just kind of annoying trying to get through the ill-maintained paths. That's the problem with these public footpaths. Not just the cows, but the overgrown paths in summertime and the mud and water strewn paths in wintertime. What do we call this? That was a short public footpath walk from Sourton Down to West Devon Drive, whatever that place is. Thank you for watching.